gonna swap over to the strategy part of the game, of the show. All right. Okay. 49, 37, 23. Very good. I'm gonna have to work on my 17. I'm ready to make it big. All right. So what do we think is a good strategy here? What do we think are strategies here? So, interestingly, I kind of balked when I first saw a 2 of red come up, but actually I had all of the other things written in. So having one super low number is not a bad thing at all, right? Like that could have allowed me to be even more conservative on one row altogether. Like you could have a super conservative row altogether. That might be a good strategy because you just need your second lowest number to score you the points. Ethan says playing conservative, got almost all my boxes filled in, but not high scores. I didn't have any numbers higher than 13, but I didn't either, right? I didn't either. Amber says started really low with room to grow, and it helped. Once I got closer to the line, I went balls to the wall, to put it crudely. Nice. Yeah, I think that line is so big, right? Like I think that decision here, getting you over the hump is such a big deal. Do you want to be over the hump if you're like 10 or lower? Maybe. Maybe, yeah. So maybe picking small. There's a great quote from, I think it was The Patriot with Mel Gibson. And he says to his boys in the woods, boys aim small, miss small. And I never knew what it meant, but maybe it's something about quantum. All right. So, and then any other strategies here too. So I think here's a great time to unpack the dice and just take a quick peek at what we got going on here. Okay. So for example, here's a die that has like, that's what Mel is talking about. So 1 and 1. So there's 2 1s on this die. There's a 5, a 4, a 6, and a 5. So there's actually 2 5s and 2 1s. Weird die, right? All right, and this one, 2 2s and 3, 4, 5, 6. This one we got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. Nope, 3, 4, 5, 5. Sorry, 5, 6. There's all like this one's normal. Okay. MO's 2 to 3. It is the giant last number. Yeah. Numbers should be around 2 or 3 of each other. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's also a normal die as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. So this is a weird one. So it's always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay. So these are kind of on the high side. This is kind of on the middle side or lower side, and these are normal. And we got a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6. So definitely on the high side. So actually the dice to me point me in more of like if we did kind of a low, medium, and high. We're tilted a little bit toward the higher side, the higher numbers. I believe the distribution is equal, but I would have to double check that with colors. So for example, does purple, have more 6s than red has? That would be an interesting thing to learn as well. So, but yeah, it definitely did give me a quick /Gansh on clever vibe in trying to get the ascending order just right. Yeah. Agreed. And it's simple, but yet there's a little bit of meat here. I think these decisions really feel interesting. So we're going to roll it back to the main event. So now we're going to play for the global bragging rights for another global game night. All right. So let me flip back to the